Welcome back, one and all. It's Lost Odyssey, and I'm Shaka Milk. We are going to continue on our game today in the city of Numara. And the people are very happy that their queen is back. We just defeated the Arthrosaurus, so I'm sure the people are happy to see their queen. And we defeated the Arthrosaurus for a second time, or Ming did, rather. And now that that's taken care of and it's been established that we're back into the city, we're just gonna go back to the palace. We have a little bit more story stuff to do before we can do our little bit of backtracking in this city. So we know where the palace is, it's right here. But before we go in, I just want to prepare my team a little bit, because there's a boss battle coming up. And for this one, it's going to be all mechanical enemies, so you're going to want to have a lotus ring or a, what's it called, a jammer ring? I gotta find it in my list here, I'm just going to look for it. That does additional damage to mechanical enemies, and I suggest putting that on any of your physical attackers. Where the hell is it? There's such a big friggin' list of stuff. This is why I don't make rings, because I would sit here forever and dilly-daddle. Here it is. It's the jamming ring, and if you have enough, I suggest making a hacker ring, because it'll do level 2 damage instead of level 1, but a jamming ring, a hacking ring, or a lotus ring work all equally well. You can see the lotus ring has machine damage level 2 as well. I've put something on Seth, and I'm going to be using Tolton for the next battle. So I'm going to equip him with the hacker ring. And that's about it for physical attackers. I think I'm going to keep that team for the most part. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Gotta have Tolton in there. He'll be quite useful. Although I don't like Tolton as a person in this game, I use him a lot in my party for battle, and you'll probably see that. But when you're ready, just go into the castle.
Oh, great. I speak with a Majesty's voice.
Jensen does such a great imitation.
Don't panic. Let's see how this plays out.
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Thank you all for bringing our queen home to us unharmed.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
I don't trust him at all. Huh?
So we're back to him, and I certainly didn't miss him at all.
Ask that you look at me.
All of our people prayed for your safe return every day you were away from us. I am truly pleased.
Indeed.
You must be tired from your long journey. Please, rest and refresh yourself.
Okay, you're a little weird still, Kakanas. And that is a beautiful moon. I don't know what it is with Kakanas, but he loves tanks. I mean, what is it with him? You can't just like stand and fight us like a real man. He's got to use machines. We don't use machines, except for Set, arguably, but... What are you doing? And then he like seeks to destroy the whole city when he does use his tanks. He destroyed the front of Numara, and now he's destroying the castle. What a asshole. What an asshole! There. Fixed it and made it more angry.
How dare you return, you worthless heart!
Now he's insulting Ming.
And you're angry? Ha! As if you had the right.
He's going too far.
At last, I have taken control of Numara and destroyed its weak pacifism. I shall never relinquish my hold on it. Ha! I think I'll see just how immortal our queen really is. Oh, do you see now? Numara is mine.
The people of Numara belong to no one.
Ha, pwned.
Your Majesty?
We are so far ahead of you.
General, you are such a fool.
Oh, you planned this.
Those who cannot conquer their desires shall never be fit to lead. How pathetic you are.
What? I'll kill you all!
Okay, so now we have to fight him again. I don't know, this is like the third or fourth time we've fought him. Either way, this will be the last time we ever fight Kakanas, and I am so glad because I am so sick of this fucking butt munch. So it's gonna be pretty much the same thing where he's gonna have tanks like he's had the last 2 times. It's not any different, but these tanks are a bit stronger, of course, being with our levels and all. So you'll see that there's 2 charges at the top. We've got 2 support tanks, a heavy tank, and a cannon. The heavy tank will charge for damage, the cannon can attack your whole party for damage, and the support tanks will charge up the cannon and the tank. Your first priority is going to be the support tank B, and the reason for this is because it's going to charge up the cannon, and it will do upwards of 1,000 damage to your whole team. Now that's not a good thing, especially if you're still at a normal level. Please keep in mind that I am, I would say about 10 or 15 levels ahead still at this point. So you can see it's just with one charge, it's charged all the way up. So the cannon is going to be the huge thing in this battle. So once you get rid of the support tank B, you're pretty much gonna be okay. As a matter of fact, the cannon is just the big thing, as you'll see here. I think it's gonna hit our whole team. Yep. For thousands of damage. So after you take that initial hit, I've brought Sarah along to do the healing. I'm just gonna have the rest of my team go ahead and attack that support tank. I'm also gonna put something on so I can see how much HP we're at, because I apparently took that skill off somewhere along the way, and I have so many friggin' items that I can't find it. Where is it? It would probably help if you guys knew how much HP this thing had. Alright, Tolton. Okay, so almost 5,000 apiece. I have Jansen use Forcia, probably one of the stronger black magic spells at this time, and I have Sarah go in immediately with Zephyra after the cannon attack. It takes 2 turns to use, but it will pretty much bring back all of the damage that the tank caused. So once you've got the...
I can make this nation stronger than pacifists and cowards like you! I am not finished yet! I will destroy you!
Yeah, whatever, Kakanas. Once you have the right hand support tank taken away, it'll take out the cannon, which will, of course, like I said, pretty much make this fight very, very winnable, because you're not being succumbed to thousands of damage. The rest of these attacks that the support tank and then the main tank in the back are going to do is only really going to do hundreds of damage, which is a lot less deadly. And truth be told, the more this battle goes on and the longer that you're in it, the way easier that it becomes. And it becomes even easier when you've got the mechanical rings on your party, which is why I told you to put those on. And if you forgot, you can change them when you're in the battle, of course, too. If you've got them, hopefully you've got a few handy just from picking up stuff, or if you do make a lot of rings, you'll probably have some of them. And then having a mage for healing. I always use Sarah. Like, I think I've said that, like, when I first got her, I said, you'll probably never see me take Sarah out of the party because she's the best mage, and then I have Jansen because Forcia is the strongest black magic in the game right now, so it's completely up to you who you want to use, though. And we're taking a beating, but as long as you're on your toes, you should be fine. And I guess I didn't really mention the order that you want to attack in, but that's probably pretty self-explanatory by how if you've been watching, you take care of the right tank support, which is B.
I thought you were all useless, Your Highness. You've still got it in you. Fire! Fire until they are destroyed!
And then you take care of A, which is one that I just destroyed after Kakanas, well before he started talking. And then you want to go, of course, to the main tank at the very back. I'm just gonna wait till he's done attacking because I gotta look at what parts are left. I guess it's the cannon, the tank, and then the actual full tank itself. So you still have 3 parts to take care of. I would take care of the cannon next, I would say. Yeah, I would take care of the cannon because that's gonna hit your whole party for damage, whereas the tank will only hit one party member. Because then once you have the cannon down, the tank is just gonna do tank hit, which really isn't that big of a deal. It's probably its weakest attack. And this guy will go down like nothing if you've done everything right. If you haven't done everything right, or you just got really unlucky and you forgot to take out that support thing for the cannon, this battle can be really difficult. And you know, now we're on disc 4. Things get a lot more difficult. So don't be discouraged if you lose or something. I'm sure I've had troubles with this battle at one point or another. I think he's pretty much finished here, or almost. It's a long boss battle though as well, but pace yourself, and like I said, the longer this battle goes on, the better it'll be. And after this, we'll probably never have to hear from Kakanas again, thank God. He had over 5,000 HP. So the tank itself has more HP than anything else as well, so it'll be a little bit of a toughie to get out of the way in the very last second. But I think we got it finished. There we go.
Your Majesty, haven't you seen the state of the world? With pacifism as our only policy, we will never be perceived as equal to other nations. In truth, the day is coming soon when we will be forced to capitulate.
Yes, I realized after seeing the world that sometimes power is needed. But General, the power you seek is power only for yourself. That is why it is weak.
Ming's got a great point. So I think he's pretty much fired after this. And we get a weapon for set also as a drop and some great money, so yeehaw. Goodbye, Kakanas. Thanks for destroying Ming's castle, you jerk.
Your Majesty.
Maya.
I love how short she is. It always cracks me up every single time I see her. I'm just like, oh, you're so cute, tiny.
I'm so sorry we failed to anticipate Kakanas' scheme.
It's not your fault. I was too lenient with him by far. I afforded him the opportunity to run unchecked, and for that, the responsibility is mine.
Don't blame yourself.
He's right. I mean, that general is twisted.
And yet, even he too is another of Gongora's many victims.
Yeah, he does.
Don't
really
feel
well by
sorry
himself.
for him, Ming. You have no reason to feel sorry
Your
for him.
Majesty, may I know the names of your companions?
Oh, yes. Oh, excuse me. I haven't introduced you. These are my loyal ladies-in-waiting. Maya here is my chief lady-in-waiting.
Greetings and welcome to Numara. We are honored.
Maya, these people have become my dear friends and should be treated with the
I
greatest
love how even
courtesy.
Cook is taller
We are
than
all
Maya.
working for a common goal, and we have an urgent mission to complete.
A mission? And what of Numara, Your Majesty?
Oh, it must be a tough choice to have to make. When you've ruled the city for 1,000 years, I mean, what do you do, really?
Your Majesty?
Until I carry out this mission, I shall have to be away from my people. During that time, I shall entrust Numara to the care of my ladies.
To us, Your Majesty?
Please do as I would. As you have been closest to me, I believe you are capable of what I ask. I shall return as swiftly as possible.
Well, I guess she's made up her mind.
Yes, my queen.
Glad to still have
While
you
Your
with us,
Majesty
Ming.
is away, we shall protect Numara. We shall not fail.
Now the Kakanas is out of the way, it should probably be a little bit easier to protect the city. And this is the only dream that Ming gets in this game, and it's called The Queen's Loneliness, and it's actually a really cool dream, so I'll have to upload that one later.
We should take the White Boa. The White Boa?
If it's a ship you need, we have the Nautilus.
To get through the ice fields, we'll need a ship that can break the ice with its hull. And the White Boa can do that.
Well, it's true the Nautilus doesn't have as much strength. She'd probably be no match against the ice. I guess she wouldn't be right for this one.
Oh, I meant no insult to the Nautilus. She has shown unmatched maneuverability. And we shall have need of her again. Please, lend us your help when we need it.
Yeah, sure. Leave it to me.
We should be able to berth the Nautilus inside the White Boa. That way we could use either ship when needed.
That's true. I shall go ahead of you to the harbor to give instructions for our departure.
Alright, so that's our next objective. Thanks, Ming, for hooking us up with a boat.
What is it?
Will you go back? Not to our world, but to your country.
I love how the dramatic music started. It makes this whole scene that much better.
You must choose at some point. A 1,000 years is a long time.
There are many important things to be done in this world.
Alright, and that's that.
Kaim. What will you do?
Yeah, you gotta make a choice sometime. And I'm making the choice to stop this video, and in the next video we are going to continue on in the city of Numara. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you later.